So back when I had just turned 11 years old, I started this channel, and at the time I had only ridden 33 roller coasters and I had just visited SeaWorld San Antonio for the first time. My first video was a review on Steel Eel, and at the time this video is posted, that review will be 4 years old. I honestly can't believe it's already been 4 years. If you had told me back then that I'd still be making YouTube videos today, I would be shocked. I'm incredibly grateful for all of the support I've received over the years, so in honor of this channel's 4th birthday, I've decided it's time to review this coaster again. So as always, let's talk about the trains. These trains are unpadded and definitely aren't the most comfortable, but the ratcheting lap bars are incredibly easy to leave room on. I actually like these restraints. Sure, a little extra padding would be nice, but the freedom and airtime they allow more than make up for it. If you've ridden any other Morgan coaster, you know exactly what to expect here though.
You hear the ride up say all clear, and then you take a small dip out of the station, then take a 180-degree turn to the left.
You then begin climbing the 150-foot tall lift hill. It offers some great views of the park, but before you know it, the train slows to a near stop. For some reason, it always increases my anxiety, even though the drop's only 150 feet and 60 degrees. Even though it's not that steep, it has a strange kink in its profiling, and especially in the back row, it throws you out of your seat and delivers some nice floater airtime. From there, you soar into a massive camelback hill that provides sustained floater airtime comparable to rides like Diamondback. However, instead of dropping all the way down to the ground, the ride rises up again before diving much deeper in the next descent. This moment delivers even better airtime than the first hill, and in my opinion is the single best moment on the entire ride. After that, you climb into the mid-course brake run, bringing the first half of the layout to an end. You begin the second half with a sweeping right-hand turn off of the mid-course that leads into another airtime hill. Unfortunately, the drop-off of this hill isn't particularly steep, so the airtime doesn't last very long. Thankfully, it's just setting up for the ride's most polarizing part. 4 consecutive floater airtime hills. All but the last airtime hill provides excellent airtime. The biggest issue is that each hill slams you back down in your seat pretty aggressively. It's not painful, but I wouldn't be surprised if some riders have had the breath knocked out of them when they weren't expecting it. The second hill in particular is by far the roughest of the bunch, though it's much less of an issue if you know it's coming. Unfortunately, the ride ends with 2 fairly underwhelming turns whose sole purpose is to line the train back up with the station. Steel Eel is definitely one of the weirdest roller coasters I've ever ridden. Somehow it's both incredibly good and strangely flawed at the same time. It offers some of the best floater airtime I've ever experienced, but is also super janky in places. As long as you ride in a non-wheel seat, the experience is much smoother, while on the other hand, if you ride on a wheel seat, it can be very rough. My favorite row on this ride is actually the second to back row. Even though it's strange, I still love it, and because of that, I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it delivers some of the best floater airtime I've experienced on any coaster. Thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and check out my Discord server for free behind-the-scenes access, as well as my second channel, Blue Rail Coasters, where I post my POVs, as well as viewer-submitted POVs. On a side note, I cannot thank you guys enough for making my dreams come true, and I am so thankful for everybody who watches my videos. So to whoever is watching, thank you, and I love you all.